Welcome, precious, magical, special, sacred, valuable, lovable you. If you're new to my channel, I'm so happy to have you here. And congratulations, as you probably had to filter through some hard-hitting power trigger words, bitch, sex, possibly abuse. So, whee! You made it, yay! I started my YouTube channel in 2012. What a power year to launch myself into this cyber world and express myself creatively and what I've been through in this world and how I am changing my life and how I have been getting healthy and well. I'm a rape survivor. I'm a multiple rape survivor. I'm an assault survivor, physical, mental, emotional. I've been through some very intense experiences in this world. And I think at that point, I had just about had it with that pulse that was running through my life and dominating my life. And I was basically kind of had the lifestyle of a traumatized victim. And I was done. And I had this mask that was kind of symbolic to me of you know, the abuse and the abuser, and I was just going to smash it. And I was telling this friend, I'm going to smash this thing. And she said, film it. And then I got the idea for Transform Trauma into Wellbeing, the series. It's a 27 video series, and it's the process of me making a symbolic piece of artwork, releasing myself from negativity and yucky drama, and transforming my thinking out of that trauma drama experience and becoming healthy, happy, and whole. I am still on the journey. I continue to evolve and grow, but I've come a long way. So anyway, that's what that series is about. So if you want to explore that part of my journey and you want to get kind of deep into it, or if you're coming out of that yourself, and it doesn't have to just be like you've been, violently assaulted. It can be just the trauma of life. You will learn a lot in that series, and there'll be a lot that will be helpful to you. I also, I kind of make some conversational videos. Sometimes I'm just inspired to talk, maybe take a walk and bring the camera with me. These are not necessarily meant to, have you just sit and watch. They're I sort of imagine maybe setting yourself up in a, restorative yoga posture, or maybe while you're cleaning your office or washing dishes, something that kind of rolls in the background and you just kind of pick up what you pick up. Kind of a soothing, comforting, almost like a droning kind of tone of just, while you're doing something. And then every once in a while, a little piece of the story or a word or phrase will come to you and hopefully inspire you and to shift in your thinking so that you evolve and grow in your own, consciousness, basically. So that's that. And then there's music videos. I'm a musician too, so you'll find me expressing myself that way. Sometimes I just want to sit and sing a song for you, or I actually make a full-blown music video. My most popular video is Ever Love and Shine, and I was able to record with a platinum producer, and it was super exciting. And I made that music video on my iPhone. And that was huge transformation in my life making that video. And it's all about joy. It's all about being in your joy, loving life, and just shining. And it's a really fun video. So I encourage you to check it out because it's just such symbolic of what my whole life is about. Okay, and then this brings me to Bitch Medicine. And you may even be here because of Bitch Medicine. And Bitch Medicine is a tarot deck that I created for women. It's the modern Sexplanations for the ancient art of tarot. The deck has 80 cards, and there are 80 self-loving practices. And it's interesting because a lot of people get stuck on the word sex, or they just, sex is such a confusing thing in the world. People have really gotten removed from its essence. And really, the root of sex is creativity. And when we tap into our creativity and we come into that place in ourselves, we become creative thinkers, creative livers, And of course it affects our sexuality. So it's a beautiful, I want to say it's a beautiful tarot deck. It's, I was going to tell you a little bit about how that came about, because when I was 18, I had my first tarot reading, and I knew in that moment that I was going to create a tarot deck in my life. It just clicked on so many levels in my being. I mean, it's art, psychology, philosophy, storytelling, and it really spirituality. I mean, it totally resonated with me. And it's a fun game. So it's playful, and so it's kind of fun and meaningful, that's my universe. You know, I love to have fun, but I'm a deep diver, which if you've been around for a while, you know, that's me. So really in my early 20s is when the deck started to kind of download into my being. And I started making some of the paintings, and I took notes, and I had a file, and I just started putting the ideas into the file. And over the years, I just picked away at it. And, you know, I was a mother, I was raising children, I had a business, and I was very, you know, like a lot of people, young people especially, very, very busy. And so I just kind of picked away at it. And there was a few year period in my kind of late 40s where I really started downloading stuff for bitch medicine. Like everything started to come together. And, and, you know, eventually a couple years ago, it completely manifested into a real deck with a booklet, and, you know, it's out now, as you know. So, it's been so exciting for me, but it's been interesting because once the deck came out, there was like a whole nother, you know, I was being called in a whole nother way. And all those years that I was creating the deck, bitch medicine was coming to me to help me heal my life. And so the practices that are in bitch medicine are the practices that I used and continue to use to heal my heart, heal my emotions, recover and ground and clear my mind, and evolve my consciousness. And so that's how bitch medicine, you know, really came to be. And then, so when it came out, suddenly I had to come forward. And that's been a whole nother challenge for me. And someone who has experienced a lot of assault and intensity, you know, I need to do this sometimes and kind of retreat. And suddenly bitch medicine was calling me out. And I had started out, I had this, you know, marketing team, and, you know, they're like, okay, we got to talk to the influencers and put you out there and blah, blah. I got kind of freaked out. And you'll even notice, like in my early infusions, I called them the bitch medicine inspired infusions, which are just short videos of me talking about various cards, which I love doing. But you can see in the videos, I had kind of put on some weight, and that's my body's way. When I get stressed out or I get scared, that's my body's way to try to keep me safe. It kind of creates some insulation around me. We all have our own ways, but that's, for me, I start to kind of insulate. And I knew at one point, I thought, wow, I'm really freaked out. Like I'm kind of scared. And I have needed to go in, and you'll see, like, if you look on the YouTube channel, there's just this stopping point. And that stopping point was me going within and getting aligned with myself, with the source of the universe, and gaining strength and courage, and just being okay with being myself, and that it's okay to just talk about, you know, my life and be okay with it. So really, this video right now is kind of me re-entering my video world. And I'm like, okay, I'm with it now. I'm with the program, the program of me, the Eliza program, the program of being Eliza. So that's my YouTube channel. It's evolving, it's growing. I've made a lot of mistakes. The filming isn't always great. You know, I'm living and learning, and just like we all are. And I heard this great saying called scrappy is the new perfect. Because there's a part of me that wants to rip everything down and start fresh and have everything perfect, you know. And I thought, no, don't do that, Eliza. Be yourself. Let yourself be in process. You know, let people jump in where they jump in, and it's all okay. So again, I'm living and learning right along with you. And I'm so grateful that you're here. It's so fun to basically be in the sandbox with other co-creators and other women, men too, but really, you know, women who are on this journey of moving into your sacred self, you know, being the sacred being that you really are. And we are sacred and we are incredibly valuable. And when we start tuning in to that value, that's a beautiful, beautiful place to be. So I'm here to support you on your journey. I'm, like I said, walking right along with you, and I hope you enjoy the channel. And if you have something that you would like me to talk on or whatever, if you have some kind of video, you're like, oh, I'd love to see Eliza do that, or I would love to hear what she thinks about this, put it in the comments below, and I'll create that for you. Again, it is so wonderful to have you here. If you have not gotten your bitch medicine cards yet, I'll put a link below so you can go and get your deck. And welcome to the tribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.